Yo, we about to talk about Microsoft's Illuminate Room. But first, we gonna do a little recap. What we on? We on that standoff, that map where you get over and over and over again. It's like the default map that you're gonna play this map at least 20 times in your session of all night gaming. But anyways, I got my boy Warsaw with me, and I got Daddy Wonky. The other two people are not, on my friends list. I don't know who they is, but we about to talk about that Illuminate Room. Oh. Anyway, so Microsoft announced today that Illuminate Room, it might not be ready. Play that back real quick. Look at this Halo hopper already early in the game. I messed up. I actually use the sniper the way you're supposed to use a sniper, like looking down the scope. I don't quick scope. I'm not about that life. I get annoyed with that life actually. But anyways, the Microsoft Illuminate Room, it was supposed to drop, I guess, this year with the system, but it turns out Microsoft announced that they said it wouldn't be affordable for consumers. Like, really? Do you really care about that? Honestly, do you really care about that? I think that's bull. I do think that with all the changes in their updates and when the changes in their policies, and they stopped producing the 360, the Xbox One in several markets, I think that had an effect on a lot of things, So I don't think it's just not that it's too much for us, even though it does cost a lot. I think it's more that they're just, they're running a business like pretty trash right now, and they got to cut some of their losses and step back and say, we need to take our time doing certain things. I don't think it's the consumer's fault. I mean, or not our fault, or we can't afford it. I mean, if you do look at it, it does require that you have a projector and the Connect is forced upon us, so that's not an issue. We already have one. And I don't know if it's going to be the Connect, the new Connect, or if it's the current Connect. In the demo, they were using the current Connect. I just went ham. Play that back real quick. Got like 6 dudes. 1, 2, 3. No quick scoping. All pulling, looking down sights. Watch the flip. 4, 5. Put the pistol. Yeah, see, I'm not a scoper, quick scoper, because I used a pistol. There I said it. I told you I do that. Anyways, they're claiming, the Connect, whatever it's called, it does use a projector, and I have one, so that's not an issue for me. I mean, you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money on the projector either. You get you a LED Pico pocket projector around $300. Again, I mean, that's a lot of money when you have a system in hand, because if you really think about it, you look at the Xbox One, and you add in 2 games, you add in the new headphones, because we don't know how it's going to work with that yet, and you add in another controller. You're spending over $800 right there. So I don't think Microsoft really cares about the fact that it costs too much. I think it's more like they're not prepared right now. They need to cut some losses and reevaluate some things, and try to get the system out first, because Sony is looking like it's kicking their butt right now. But instead of admitting that or putting something out there like that, they blame the consumers and say, "Oh, y'all too poor right now. Y'all couldn't afford the Illuminate Room." Now, the beauty of the Illuminate Room was something to me. Like, I know the Kinect is not coming apart from the Xbox One. They've already told us the Kinect is the Xbox One on some Zen Neo bullcrap nonsense, right? But I would rather have the Illuminate Room than the Xbox One camera. I think that the Illuminate Room is a cool idea. I think that's something that's actually changing gaming and making the experience different. I don't really see the difference between current gen and this gen. As far as Battlefield, the only difference is it's the 64 players. You still get the builds and destructions. You still get all the same things. You just don't get the 1080p, which we're being told that it might not even be legit 1080p. Also, it might be over 720, but not necessarily 1080. So honestly, there's not any real big jumps from this gen to next gen. And the Illuminate Room is something that definitely would separate the systems. And I'm not sure. It's probably for both systems. If I'm not thinking, I'm thinking if you use the original Connect, it might be also for both systems. To me, I can imagine playing a game like, you got your, like in my theater room, I got the surround sound going, and I'm playing like, you know, a snow mat where it's real windy and it's like I live in New York and it's pretty snowy outside. I want 21 to know, and that effect comes into your bedroom, like, or your house or wherever you're playing. I think that would be epic. I think that's something, that next gen needs off the bat, off the riff. Even this gen, it will look sweet using it. So I kind of disappointed in the sense that it's something that it would it definitely would help next gen and it would help this gen last a little bit longer, adding that system. Now, when they were doing it in the little preview, if you see Microsoft do the demo, I'll leave a link to that. They used it the original Connect, so it looks like you just hook the Connect up to your projector. So I don't understand. Like most people already who want to connect already have one. So to say that it's not affordable when most people who want to connect already have it, most people who want the that system can go get a Connect for like 75 bucks used, refurbished. Not you don't have to pay full price for it, but still probably raise the price for it once this disc does come out. Probably if we're gonna use the Connect with the system, but I don't know. I don't get it. This is another dick move by Microsoft. They're saying, this is something that I wanted. I'm not sure that everybody wanted because, like I said, you need a projector to use it. So I understand that a lot of people aren't going to be about that life, especially after spending that $800 on a system. Once you add 2 games, another controller, and a pair of headsets, because we don't know still about how that headset situation is going to work out. But that's just my quick rant. The Illumiroom was a good idea. I was looking forward to it. I thought it was pretty cool. Now that I have a theater and my man cave set up, and I could just think that would be so epic. Playing a game like Condemned 1 and well, I didn't finish 2, but Condemned 1 definitely. Having the game come involved with the room, and I have a pretty big room, decent size. So I think that would be epic, and that would be something that would change gaming for the better and make it feel, like we're not just doing the same thing we've been doing for the last 20 years. And they're telling us, no, it's not going to drop yet because you're too poor, you can't afford to set up. I think that's bull. I think they're blaming the consumers because their situation is all out of hand and they got to do some reevaluating. That's my rant. I'm done. 21 and 0, baby.